Hello everyone. If you are applying for jobs related to Excel, MIS, analyst or data analysis role, so in this video we will solve 7 most important questions that will help you to crack the first level of discussion. So watch this video till the end because all the questions are very important. So without delay, let's start the video. So let's look at the first question. Here first question we have formulate blue cells in column G to count the number of rows covering the condition mentioned in F column. So here we have a table. In that we have 4 columns: date, color, state and quantity. And here in the second column we have given the condition and we have to count the rows here as per the given condition. So let's begin. So first condition we have red. So here we have to count number of rows having red in color column. So here you can use COUNTIF or COUNTIFS formula. So I would prefer to use COUNTIFS formula. So that would be very easy to use. Let me show you how. So we will start writing formula with is equal to and we will write COUNTIFS. Select the formula and press tab. Now it is asking for criteria range 1. So you can see here in the condition we have criteria is red, but this is available in color column. So we will give the complete range and by pressing F4 you can fix that range. So once you will press F4, so it will put $sign before row and column, comma. Now it is asking for criteria 1. So we have the criteria that is red. So we will pass in double inverted comma. Close the bracket, hit the enter. So you can see we have the result is 7. So in color column, you can count red 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we have validated. So this is the correct answer. Okay. Now let's move to the second condition. Here you can see we have 2 conditions, red and UK. So now we have to give 2 conditions in COUNTIFS function. Let's do that. Here again we will start formula with is equal to COUNTIFS. We will give the first criteria range. So first is color. Select the complete column. Press F4 to fix the range, comma. Criteria 1 is red, comma. Criteria range 2. Then we have to check UK. So we have a state column. So we will select complete column, press F4 to fix the range, comma, and we will pass the criteria. So that is UK. Now close the bracket, hit the enter. So in this table with this condition we have 3 rows. Now let's move to the next condition. Here again we will write is equal to COUNTIF criteria 1 is red. So we will select color column, press F4 to fix the range, comma. Criteria 1 is red. So we will write red in double inverted comma, comma. Criteria 2. Now we have to check quantity is greater than 250. So we will select quantity column, press F4 to fix the range, comma. It should be greater than 250. So here in double inverted comma we will write greater than. We will use AND operator and then we will pass 250. Close the bracket, hit the enter. So here the total count is 6. Now the final condition. So here it has given 3 conditions. So we have to check red, UK and quantity should be greater than 200. So here we will write is equal to COUNTIFS criteria 1 is red. So we will select color column, press F4 to fix the range, comma. We will pass the criteria red, comma. Criteria 2 range. So we will select state column, press F4 to fix this range, comma. Criteria is UK, comma. Criteria 3 range. So we have quantity column for that. Press F4 to fix this range, comma. And we have to check greater than 200. So in double inverted comma we will pass greater than sign. We will use AND operator to concatenate and we will pass 200. Close the bracket, hit the enter. So the total count is 2. So this was the very simplest question. Okay, now we will move to the next question. Question number 2. So here the second question we have to formulate blue cells to bring laptop and television total billed amount. So here we have this table. In that we have product name, invoice date, billed amount, and here 2 columns you may get for additional formatting, or maybe you can add columns to simplify this problem. And here we have given this table. This is product name, laptop and television. And here we have 5 months. On the basis of months, we need to bring here the total billed amount. So to solve this problem, I'll be using this month column. So first we will retrieve month from invoice date, because here we have to generate total monthly billed amount. So to get the month name, we use text formula. So here we will write is equal to text value, we will pass invoice date. I'm not going to lock this because we are going to drag this formula downward, comma, format. So you can see here we have months in text format in 3 letters. So here we will pass the format MMM in double inverted comma and close the bracket, hit the enter. So you can see it has retrieved June. Now simply double click here. So you can see all the months has been retrieved here. Okay. So to solve this problem, we will use SUMIFS formula. So let's see how to write this formula here. First, we will start with is equal to SUMIFS. Now it is asking for sum range. So we have to do sum of billed amount. So first we will select complete billed amount column and we will press F4 to fix this range. Okay. Now it is asking for criteria range 1. So first we will check product name. Okay. So we have product name in column A, product name column. Okay. So we will select complete column and then we will press F4 to fix this range, comma, and the criteria we have, that is in G4 laptop. So here we are going to drag this formula downward in television row. Also we are going to drag this formula right hand side in the column. Okay. So we have to freeze the column G but not row number. So here we will press F4 3 times, comma, criteria range 2. Now we are going to check month. So first we will select this month column completely. Press F4 to freeze this range, comma, criteria 2 we have this April. Now as we are going to drag this formula in the columns on the right hand side and also below. So here we need to lock the row number. So we can press F4 2 times. So it will lock the rows but not the column. Okay, close the bracket and hit the enter. So it has given the total billed amount for laptop for the month of April. Simply you can drag this right. So it has calculated total billed amount for April, May, June, July and August for laptop. For television if we have to calculate, so here you can simply drag it down. Now it has also calculated for television for all the months. Now if you want to cross validate that whatever the result we are getting, it is correct or not. So simply put a filter in the table by pressing Ctrl+Shift+L. You can select here first April and then you can choose laptop. So you can see for the laptop, so select this and here in the bottom you can see the total billed amount of laptop. Let me zoom it. 95,73,334. You can see here 95,73,334. Okay. Let me zoom out. So I believe you're clear about this. Now let's move to the next question. Question number 3. Here we have update count of deal and sum of deal from sales tab. So here we have given a table. The column is L1, L2, search status, and we have to find out all the count values of deals here and sum of deal values here. Okay. So first let me show you sales tab. So this is the sales tab. In that we have L1 column, L2, search status, ET date, aging, deal value and month. Now, so first we have to count the deals as per these 3 conditions. Okay. So here we are going to use COUNTIFS formula. Okay. So let's do that. Is equal to COUNTIFS criteria range 1. So first criteria we have in L1. Okay. So we will go into sales table. We will select this complete column. We'll press F4 to fix this range, comma, and we will go into question 3 tab and we will select this one, comma. Criteria range 2, we have L2. Again, we will go into sales tab. We will select the complete L2 column. Press F4 to fix this range, comma. We will go into question 3 and we will select the criteria, comma. Now the third criteria we have search status. So we will go again in the sales and we will select the complete column of search status. We will press F4 to fix this range, comma, we will go into question 3 exceed and we will select search status. Now close the bracket. Here, one thing I just wanted to tell you, you have seen here that I have fixed all the ranges. Okay, you can see L1 range, L2 range, and the third one is search status range. Why? Because we are going to drag this formula in below cells. Okay, so once we will drag this formula, so range should not change. Okay, that is the reason. Now hit enter. So you can see here we have the count for these three combination is 1. Simply drag this formula. Now you can see all the counts has been calculated. Similarly, we will use SUMIFS function, okay, to calculate the total deal value. So let's do it quickly. Is equal to SUMIFS sum range. So first we will select the sum range, go into sales tab. So deal value is the sum range. So we will select the complete column, press F4 to fix this range, comma. The first criteria we had L1. So we will select L1 complete column, press F4 to fix this range, comma. We will go into question 3 tab. We will select first condition, comma. The second criteria we have L2. Again, we will go into sales tab. We will select L2 column completely. We'll freeze this range by pressing F4, comma, go into question 3 tab. Select second criteria, comma. Again, we will go into sales tab. And the third criteria range we have search status. Select the complete column. Press F4 to freeze this, comma, go into question 3 tab and select this condition. Now close the bracket and hit the enter. So you got this, the total deal value as per this condition. Okay, and simply we will drag this formula in below cells. Now you can see all the values has been generated. So in question 1, in question 2, and in question 3, whatever we have used, all are very simple to use. Only you need to understand the concept that what we need to pass in the criteria, what we need to pass the criteria value. Okay. And before applying any formula, first you need to understand the question that what it is asking to do. Okay, so if you are finding this video informative for you, so you can like, you can share, and if you have not subscribed yet, so you can subscribe my YouTube channel and you can visit to my channel. So I have uploaded many more videos related to Excel and you can watch and learn from there. Okay, now without delay, let's move to the next question. So we have question 4, return relevant comments based on the score, the comment range given. So here you can see we have a student table. In that we have the student name, score, and comment column. Okay, so here we need to generate the comment table. We have here range and comment. So here we can use two formulas. Either you can use nested if or you can use ifs function. Okay, so let me show you the first way that we can use nested if. And then I will also show you how to use ifs function here. So first we are going to use nested if is equal to if. So here it is asking for test logic. So first logic we have that if score is greater than 80, then if it is true, then we have to show the result that is outstanding. So we will pass in double inverted comma. If this is not true, then again we will use if function. So this is called one if function in another if. Okay, so this is nested if. Again the logic we have to use. So we will select the same C4, and if it is greater than or equal to 40, then we will show the value that is good. So we will pass in double inverted comma. If it is also not true, in that case the third condition we have, so we will directly pass that comment that is bad. Now first we will close the bracket for inner if and then for outer if. Press enter. So the score is more than 80. So comment is outstanding. Simply click here in the corner plus sign. Now you can see all the comments has been generated. Okay. Now I will show you the second function, that is ifs. So here I will apply this. So here I will write is equal to ifs. Now it is asking for logical test 1. So here we will give the first logical test. Score is greater than 80, comma. If it is true, so either here you can pass directly the value in double quotes or you can reference this. So we have to fix this cell, okay, because we are going to drag this formula downward, so the value should not change. So I'm giving the reference here. So by pressing F4 we will fix this cell, comma, logical test 2. Again we will select the score, and if it is greater than equal to 40, then the value should be good. Again we will fix this cell by pressing F4, comma, the third test would be if score is less than 40, then we will pass third comment and we will fix this by pressing F4. Close the bracket, hit the enter. Now it is outstanding. Simply double click here. So you can see the same result has been generated using ifs function. Okay. Now let's move to the next question. Question number 5. So here we have the question, highlight amount in bold, italic, blue in color in front of expenses using conditional formatting. Okay. So here we have to highlight amount column, not the retainer column. Okay. And on the basis of expenses. So first we will select the complete amount column. We will go into Home tab, click on conditional formatting and simply click here new rule. Let me zoom it first. So I think this is visible. Here we will select use a formula to determine which cell to format. Select this. Here we will choose the cell value first. So we will select the first cell here because this formula is going to be applied in the below cells also. So here we will fix a column, but we will remove $sign from 2. Now if this is equal to, here in double quotation we will pass expenses. Okay, click here. Now we will click on format. So you will be getting this dialog box. So here in the question it was said that we have to highlight font in bold italic and the color should be blue. Click OK and click OK. Let me zoom out. Now I can see here. So in expenses, all the expenses has been highlighted in blue color. So this was very simple. Maybe in interview you may get some different condition. So you have to carefully read the question that which data you need to highlight and for which condition. Okay. Now quickly let's move to the next question. Question number 6. Here the question is, please formulate employee ID in B column using table mentioned in GH column. So here we have one table, in that we have name and we have to populate here their employee ID, and we have this employee table with employee ID and name. So here this is lookup question. Okay. So here you can use XLOOKUP, you can use index match. Okay. And here you can also use advanced VLOOKUP. Okay, so if you're going for any kind of interview, so you should use those formula that is easy to use and quickly you can apply that. Okay, so here I'll be using XLOOKUP. So simply we will write is equal to XLOOKUP. It is asking for lookup value. So we have to look up name, comma, lookup array. So where we have to look up. So we can pass this lookup array. We will press F4 to fix this range, comma, return array. What we have to return. So here we need to return employee ID. So we will select the employee ID column, press F4 to fix this range, comma, here we have another parameter, if not found. So this is optional parameter. If you want to give it, you can. Otherwise you can skip this parameter. But here I will give some information in double quotes, not found, comma, match mode. The names we have that should exactly match. So we will pass 0 for exact match, comma, search mode. So search mode, if you give 1, so it will search from first to last. If you will give -1, this will search last to first. Okay. So here I'll give 1. Close the bracket, hit the enter. So we got the result for PAN, that is 391006. So you can see here PAN 391006. Simply select this cell and drag it. So you got all the employee IDs as per the corresponding name. Now final question of this tutorial, question number 7. So here the question is, please show below data through graphical representation. Okay, so we will solve it one by one. Here we have two tables. So first table we have position and the total count. Okay, so simply select the complete data, go into insert tab. So as per your choice, you can select any of the chart, okay, that you want to represent. So I'll be using simple column chart. Okay, you can choose as per your choice. So here we have the column chart. If you want to format it, so in chart design we have multiple designs, so you can use, okay, so I think this is fine. So I'll be using this. Okay, and you can do a little bit formatting. Okay, so I'm not going to do the formatting part here. Okay, so this is fine. Now in the second table we have 3 columns: position, sales, and average salary. So in sales there is a one comment, plot on the secondary axis. So let's see how to do this. So we will select this complete table. Again, we will go into insert tab, click on column, click here for more column chart. So you will be having this insert chart dialog box. Now you have to select combo, and we will select the second option, clustered column, line on secondary axis. Okay, now you can see here sales, that is clustered column, and average salary, that is line. Okay, now in the table sales should be in the secondary axis, so you have to select here which one would be your secondary axis. Okay, I have to select sales, and this should be line, and this should be columns. Okay, so you can see sales we are representing as a secondary axis with line, and average salary we are representing with clustered column. Okay, simply press OK. So this is the chart, and again you can format as per your choice. So here we have completed all the 7 questions. Okay, you may find different way of implementation of all these questions. Okay, so you can try with the different ways. And if you have any questions or queries, so you can write in the comment box, and definitely I will answer all your queries and questions. Also, if this video is informative for you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe my YouTube channel. Catch you in the next video. Thank you.